น้องครับขอให้โชคดีครับ
บ๊ายบายบ๊ายบายได้ไหมลูกค้าใหม่เราสนใจแต่ปลา
ได้จับกี่ตัววันนี้ครับ
ได้ปลากี่ตัว7 ตัวครับ
โอ้เก่งมาก Oh man, she is so nice. She is so nice. Have a great day.
จะพูดแบบไม่วิ่งตัว
This is green and gorgeous. Look at that view.
And since we come in this road, no car, no motorbike,
Not even one other person so far.
even no dog.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, it's me. I'll try to give you the intro in just 30 seconds. We finished our Nam Nghiao noodles in the Mae Hong Son town. That was the video just before this one. And we started driving south. It began to rain super hard on the main road. Lee saw a sign to head down the mountain, and we still had several hours of daylight left, so I thought, okay, why not explore? The road was surprisingly very well paved. As you saw, we drove for about 30 minutes, but I could see that we were coming up right up to the border, and I thought, oh well, at least I can fly the drone. Maybe we can see if there's a village somewhere here, how big it is, what the border looks like. Myanmar, Thailand, look at that.
It's the very border.
Like 5 kilometers down that river is Myanmar.
Wow. What an adventure today. Do you think can be?
Well, I'm sure they won't have a restaurant. Oh boy, the road is finished.
Then we
This is all motorbike. How cool, babe.
Yes.
Oh, check this out.
It's Myanmar?
It's...
Have we come to Myanmar?
I get the drone up in the air, and then these 2 girls came at the perfect time, and Lee starts to talk to them.
How they go home? สวัสดีค่ะเป็นคนอยู่ที่นี่เหรอใช่จะกลับบ้านยังไงคะอ๋อถ้าเราอยากไปได้ไหมได้เดี๋ยวลองถามเขาแป๊บนึงขอบคุณค่ะนี่จะhow cool กลับบ้านประมาณเท่าไหร่ค่ะไปกลับ20เอาไปกลับ20เดี๋ยวหนูไปถามให้นะคะค่ะ
When it was obvious that they lived in the village, Lee asked if we could cross the river with them. So I had no plan, I had no idea what we were going to do if we could cross the river, but as I was already taking drone shots of the area, I said, yeah, let's go. Are we allowed to go?
So, do you want to cross together? We can, do you want to cross together?
ไม่ได้แบบนี้นี่ชื่อแต่แบบนี้ชื่อพี่คนนั้นต้องจ่าย220ส่วนพี่แค่20
ไปเปิดให้เขาก่อนค่ะสุดยอดไปทำก่อนนะขอบคุณค่ะเรากับก็นั่งของพี่ใช่ไหม
ถ้าคนนี้ถ้าค่อนข้างเนี่ยคนละ20 บาท
ไปเรียนที่ไหนก็ห้องสอนโอเคจบ
น้องขึ้นไปก่อนค่ะ
อยู่มอไหนแล้วโอเคผมเคยสอนที่นครราชสีมาสอนเรียนม.1หลายปีแล้วครับ12 ปีแล้ว Okay, so we are on the boat. Before visiting today, I had read a few articles somewhere about these villages in Thailand that are literally trapped by tourism, meaning they are so unique that people will pay to come from civilization and pay to see a tour of a centuries-old tribal village. This type of tourism here reached a high point actually in the 1980s, but today there are still a few villages like this that exist in this precarious and strange but quite amazing, unique situation. It's strange because they really are so unique, they are one of a kind in the world today, but amazing because in this situation, they are not free at all. They're not free to change location or to upgrade anything in the village because if they do, then they risk losing that money which comes from tourism. The tourists who come think, this is a virgin hill tribe of a small, unknown national people group. You can even read the reviews for yourself on Google Maps. People say, no, this is a fake tour. They have a school, they have running water. So I had read articles about these places, but I never thought that I would see a village like this, and definitely not by accident. So here we are. I have no contact in the village of any kind, and we're walking in to a village which I was pretty sure had tours in the past, but I did not know how many years had passed since the last tour had came.
Wow, we cross.
This is a surprise. What a surprise. Yeah. So cool. We got to meet them. They study in Mathayom 4. So they are like 16 years old. I don't know if we are going to find anything like a restaurant, but I'm going to try to have some kind of warm beverage, and he's bringing the little boy across. Maybe the boy studies in the afternoon. I don't know. So the name of the village, Hoi Pu Gang, but that's in Thai language. So there are treks from here. I guess I can see, I don't know anything about this, but I can just read the map. There are treks that happen from here, and I'm sure that there are tours arranged with this town. If those girls were comfortable seeing us come, obviously outsiders come to visit the village, and there is a map written in Thai language over there. So obviously Thai people come to visit this village, but this is, I don't know what we're gonna see. Should we continue on? This is cool. Obviously, no one is prepared to welcome us.
Yeah, we come very surprised.
Yeah.
Like the girls say they don't have a tour for a long time.
Yeah.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ อันนี้ทำเอง
ว้าสวยมาก
น่าจะไม่ได้มีคนมาเที่ยวที่นี่ตั้งนานใช่ไหมครับ
เพิ่งเปิดร้าน2 วัน
2 วันโอเคครับว้าวcool เราอยู่
เชิญดูได้
ปกติเราอยู่ที่เชียงใหม่
พี่ถ้าเราอยากกินอะไรที่นี่ตอนนี้มีร้านไหมถ้าเราอยากกินทานอาหาร
อ๋อไม่มีแล้วค่ะถือว่า
ไม่มี
อยากรู้จักกับอาหาร
อ๋อ
ใช่
ถือว่าถ้าอยากกินทานกินให้ได้นะคะ
จริงเหรอถ้าเราอยากกินไปกินที่ไหนคะพี่
ไม่มีแล้วค่ะที่นี่แต่ว่าถ้าอยากกินแขกที่มานี่เขามาพาใช่ไหมคะแล้วก็
ใช่
ถ้าอยากกินข้าวก็เราทำให้ได้
กินวันนี้ไหมหรือตอนไหนถ้า
อยากกินตอนนี้เหรอคะ
ถ้าแบบนี้เราโชคดีนะอย่า
อยากกินอะไร
พี่ทำอะไร
ที่เราทำให้กินนี่ใช่ไหมคะ
ใช่พี่อย่ารู้ว่าอาหารแครอทมีอะไรใช่
เรียกตัวเองว่าปากกัญญอไหม
ปกติโยไม่ใช่อะไรยัง
Okay, honestly, I'm gonna have to do a lot of research when I make this video. So after reading, and when you see this video made, I will have learned much more. But right now, I know almost nothing. I have had one experience 7 or 8 years ago where we stayed for 1 week in the neighboring province with another of Thailand's national people groups called Pakanya. This is a different group, so the language sounds similar, but I have no idea if it's related. But it's definitely nothing related to Thai, which is very cool. But I need to find young people right now. So you see the 2 students in the boat, and then this young lady, maybe she's around my age. We can speak in Thai, but you saw sitting with someone of my grandmother's age, she does not even speak Thai at all. So I don't even know how to begin. So it's cool to be in this new situation. Anyways, and I'm sure that people here are used to guests coming and just walking down main pathway, you see many of them do handiworks and weaving, which in another village that I've been to, that's also one way that they made money. Okay, so check out the houses that are made of wood, but some other houses that are wicker. And some have this traditional leaf on the roof, which they have to change every few years, which is very difficult, which is why when people save up enough money, they can afford the tin roof. So you see many houses use bamboo as planks, but also as decoration. But then on top, it's a leaf. Oh, cool. Okay, here we go. Something in English. Oh, hey. Oh, it's part of their... Oh. Oh, that's how they tell their...
They tell the different families chicken.
Yeah. Oh. That's pretty cool. So you see, in 2009, this well was installed by Pure Heart International. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, so they have clean water for the whole town. See, these are huge water filtration right here. So I see a Thai symbol for the Thai government, but also Pure Heart International is an international organization. So I guess a joint project to take care of these. This is very important. See, public access to a clean toilet. It's something you might not think about, but it's so important to keep the people here from not getting sick. The rain is coming. Yes, is there a way to have coffee? This is a coffee shop here. Is there a way to have coffee?
You want it?
Just to sit here, you know, to have like some reason to just sit and stay somewhere.
But we will come back to eat dinner with her.
What do you have? มีคนชงกาแฟไหมชงกาแฟ
ยังไม่ได้ปล่อยค่ะ
โอเคครับไปทางนี้ก่อนได้ไหมครับ Wow. Again, so piped water, very important. Oh, so that's why all the pipes. So now we can see the PVC that run all the way from the well. That is a huge project. From that central well, people don't have to come to the well to get water. That pipe right here comes to the house. That's huge. For a town like this, I mean, that could be like a gigantic change for the town, right? They don't have to go to the river to get water. That's a huge change, obviously, but also that it's filtered. They can drink it. Finally, yes, areas like this all over Thailand have been closed during COVID, and not just closed, but even barricaded, because areas like this have special agreements where the national people can freely cross back and forth over the border. So Thailand into Myanmar and back. They don't have to have a passport or paperwork to do this. They have done this for centuries past, and as the border formed, these people were still allowed to do as they have in the past for farming or for foraging, for example. But in 2019, to prevent the spread of COVID, these areas have been actually locked up. And so basically, they've been forced to use only their traditional ways to survive. I love that thing on the back of the chicken's head that they tell them apart. It's so cool.
สวัสดีค่ะพี่อันนี้ทำให้ไก่กินหรือทำให้หมูกินค่ะทำให้หมูอ๋ออันนี้เป็นต้นกล้วยไหมครับต้นกล้วยเลยครับถ่ายวิดีโอได้ไหมได้ขอบคุณค่ะเพราะว่าตอนฉันเป็นเด็กๆก็ทำแบบนี้แหละแล้วก็ตักมือกันนี่อ๋อเหรอครับใช่เพราะว่าตอนเล็กก็เอามือนี้จับแล้วก็ตักแล้วก็ตักมือประมาณ10ปีเลย12 ปีคนที่ถ่ายอันนี้มาจากต้นนี้ใช่ไหมต้นกล้วยครับใช่ต้นกล้วยแล้วก็เลี้ยงหมูที่ไหนคะอยู่ฝั่งนู้นข้างนอกครับไปสนามฟุตบอลอ๋อขอบคุณที่ให้ถ่ายวิดีโอขอบคุณมากค่ะอย่ามานี่นานแต่ไม่มีโอกาสมาแล้วก็ตอนนี้มีโอกาสมาก็มาอยู่ที่ไหนครับตอนนี้อยู่ที่เชียงใหม่ขอบคุณค่ะพี่
เดี๋ยวว่าบ้างไม่สะอาดนะคะ
ไม่เป็นไรค่ะเราโชคดีมากที่ให้เราเข้ามา you use
โอเค
ที่อยู่นี่กี่ปีแล้วคะ
หมู่บ้านนี่เหรอคะ
อ๋อใช่
30 กว่าปีแล้ว
30 ปีแล้วขอบคุณที่ทำอาหารให้เรากินค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ
หรือว่าไม่อร่อยก็ไม่
อร่อยค่ะชอบ
เมื่อก่อนนี่มีแขกเคยมานอนกับเรานะคะ
อ๋อมีคน
ส
มา
เตย์ค่ะเมื่อก่อนนี่เปิดโฮมสเตย์
อ๋อ
ขอโทษเดี๋ยวไปเอาของลูกสาวไม่เคยมาที่นี่เหรอคะ
So from here can see our car across the river
อาคูบะโมะไหมแปลว่าสวัสดีอาคูบะโมะ
อาบาตาโรเลย
อาบาตาโรอาบาตาโร
อาบาตาโรเลย
อาบาตาโรเรอาบาตาโร
ที่ตรงนี้มีคนท่องเที่ยวก็ถ้าไม่มีโควิดมีคนมาเที่ยวเยอะไหม
ก็เยอะค่ะ
เยอะอยู่แล้วตอนนี้ประมาณ2 ปีไม่มีคนมาแล้ว
ไม่มีเลยค่ะ
2 ปีนานนะ
น้า
ที่บ้านหาเยอะไหมถ้าไม่มีคนมาเที่ยวเยอะ
เยอะมากเลย
เยอะมากเพราะว่าของก็ไม่มีคนซื้อใช่ไหม
ค่ะ ของที่อะไรนะทางไว้นี่ก็ไม่มีใครซื้อก็เก็บไว้ ก็เสียหมดแล้วอ่ะ
อ๋อ
ก็เสียหมดเราก็ไม่มีรายได้จากไหน มีแค่ปลูกเองอะปลูกเองเดี๋ยวว่าค่าโรงเรียนลูกนี่ไม่มีเลยลูกก็ไปเรียนเอง
ตอนนี้โรงเรียนเปิดเลยยัง
เปิดค่ะแต่ว่าตอนนี้ปิดเทอม
อ๋อปิดเทอมแล้วเพราะว่าเราวันนี้มาแล้วก็มีเห็นแต่2 คนเรียนมัธยมแล้วก็เห็นเขามาแล้วก็เราก็ถามว่าตอนนี้ถ้าคนท่องเที่ยวอยากเข้าหมู่บ้านได้ไหมแล้วก็เขาว่าได้อยู่ค่ะแล้วก็เราก็โชคดีแล้วก็มาด้วย
ค่ะ
กัน
เขาเพิ่งเปิด2-3 วันเองค่ะ
แค่2-3 วัน
ค่ะ
ก็เราโชคดีมากเลย
ปิดนานแล้วค่ะหมู่บ้านเนี่ย
ว้าว
Yeah, she said she was only selling stuff for 2 days.
เนี่ยน้องจะโลไหวไหมคะ
อะไรนะคะ
รอได้ไหม
โลได้ค่ะ
แล้วก็ที่ฝนตกอ๋อไม่ได้
นี่ปลาเมื่อกี้พี่ใส่ไปเบ็ด
โอ้ไม่ได้กินปลานี่หนำอ่ะ
จริง
ปลามาจาก
ๆน้องปลายค่ะ
อันนี้คือน้ำปลาย
ค่ะ
She was just telling how she helped her grandmother do this when she was a little girl. Lee's grandmother is still
ไป
alive.
เที่ยวไหนไม่รู้
The housing structure is a little bit different, but Lee says she's very comfortable making a fire like that to cook rice, which is awesome. That's what she asked. Oh, do you know how to make rice like this? Lee said, yes, actually I do.
Actually because I go close only 20 bucks so I go to get the barrel you give me the key
The river we came across, man, in the middle of the river, it is flowing. It's flowing so fast. Let's get a different camera shot right here. So I'm going back down to the river. It has stopped raining. Can show you the whole village. The terrain, you know, is just crazy. So there's me on the riverbank. Let's start the tour here. We're going up. You can see from the river, everything begins. You got to walk up. As we get a little bit higher, you notice the football pitch. But as we get even higher, you notice no rice fields. And I asked already, so what staple do you eat? She said, oh, rice. But it's just very difficult to grow. Yeah, you would imagine. So they grow hillside rice. And they have to clear a little space, and each family will have their own land. And they trade the different things that they grow. They grow vegetables right behind each house. They trade these among the community, and then when they need stuff from outside, that's when they would use money. Oh man, I gotta get this kid. He just came down to the river for some fishing. Just now he said, time to fish. Oh, the water's so cold. Now. Okay, before we move on to part 2 of the video, some quick answers to your questions. First, yes, this is Mappa's son catching fish right here, and if we had been able to stay overnight, we might have had him to thank for our breakfast. Secondly, no, we did not have to pay anything to stay here, do this tour, but I did give Mapa a gift for how wonderful she was to us and so cool to basically just give up the rest of her day to hang out with us. She cooked for us and listened to all my questions about her life here in Hue Bukang. Third, yes, we were able to make an entire video of she and Lee cooking together, the three of us eating together. Please do enjoy that video with me on Thursday. And then, last but not least, the signature look, the very unique cultural rings worn by the women. Mapa told me that they are brass, that they start to wear them from age 5, only the women in the tribe, and they take the rings off just once or twice in their lifetime. You can find many reasons online for the rings, but it seems as though today they are quite voluntarily worn, and for no other purpose than that they are simply a link to the cultural identity of the Kayah people. Have a wonderful day. I hope you know I have so many questions of my own and that I will continue to read and learn and appreciate the memories too, of course, and we can visit this beautiful village again sometime very soon.